Enjoy your meeting. Just a reminder, today's meeting is being recorded.
Good morning once again. Thank you for your patience. This is Deborah Lehman, and I have with me today Ang and Andrea with me. We are doing tips for follow-up, and we are excited that you have joined us on this call. We are also recording it for people who cannot meet with us today. I want to start by appreciating everyone on the call and everyone on our team, that we are a team about positive, outrageous customer service, and that is number one.
All guests have been muted.
Following up. We want to talk a couple minutes about that. When you help someone create an account, how do you follow up with them right from the get-go? And one of those is to make sure that they are feeling welcome to our team, that they know you personally, they know the team above them. And I think that that's really important to me, is for you guys to know that teaching who your executive and above is to be able to support you on the journey as you help other people. And with that means listening to them, seeing what their goals are, following up with them. Right now we know with LSP that we're working on a gift idea, a gift card, and that's to come later this week. We also know that sending a thank you card to them and a welcome letter is very important as an outrageous customer service. We also know that personally inviting them to upcoming events, including I Have My Oils Now What classes that will be yet that month that they have created an account, or the next month, those are important pieces. Also, as you share your positivity and you help them to troubleshoot, I feel that that's another very important piece, that we are all modeling positivity as we help them troubleshoot some of their issues that they might have getting started. And that's where knowing your leadership team comes in, because executives and above have a special phone number that they can call and talk to leadership at Young Living. And that's an important piece, because of customer service reps on live chat or by phone, if they are not feeling like they are getting anywhere with next steps with their troubleshooting, that their executive or above can help do that troubleshooting. So again, we want to model positivity. If in the outrageous customer service you need any listening at all along the way from your sponsor or your leadership team, do not hesitate to contact any of us about that. So outrageous customer service is what our community is all about. We have grown in leaps and bounds. People want to be a part of our Living Well Now team because of positivity and because of the way we share love around our community and with those who are considering joining us. So thank you for already doing that and encouraging people as they create accounts to also do the same. Right now, another important piece for us is duplication. So Ange is going to talk to us a little bit about duplication with Living Well Now.
One of the things that happens when somebody starts to enroll or sponsor people to Young Living is that they're oftentimes looking for resources. So most of you have been great about adding those people on Essential Rewards who are hosting meetings, who are sponsoring and enrolling others, to our Living Well Now SI16, that stands for Silver and Six. We think this is a great place for business builders to come together and get some great resources. One of the things, though, that your new members, your new business builders may not be aware of is that we actually host all of our documents, our duplicatable documents, on a separate forum called www.lwnresources.com. Now, that website is a landing page, and it actually redirects you to livingwellnowllc.com. And if you don't know what I'm talking about because I'm in computer lingo, I apologize, but sometimes people get confused. But they are one and the same. So if you go to lwnresources.com, you can find and have access to all of the duplicatable resources that we have found to help us be most successful in sharing this business. So when you go to lwnresources.com, you'll see at the top there's a list of information or pages to go to. So I'm just going to look through it with you at the same time. So so at the top of it, at the top of the website, it says Home, About Us, Health and Wellness, The Raindrop, Massage, and then there's a link that says Downloadable Resources. We are not choosing to make this publication, this broadcast today, public because we want to tell you right now that the password to get into that is LWN Abundance. So you'll find that if you click on Downloadable Resources, it will pop up and say this site is password protected. And you want to make a note and let your business builders know that the password is LWN Abundance, LWNABUNDANCE. You can also find the password in the files on SI6, but keep in mind under passwords. Keep in mind that we keep all of the static documents that are duplicatable on LWN Resources for business builder use. Underneath the downloadable resources, then, you'll find our steps to success: prepare, invite, share, equip, and lead. And we think that the documents that have been provided under each of those headings will help you build a successful Young Living business going as far as your dreams can take you. We really believe that duplication is what counts in this business, that we appreciate people's creativity and interest in doing things differently, but we've also found that sticking to the checklists that are there, the resources that are there, will increase your business capacity tenfold because you're not doing all of the work. Instead, you're duplicating what works. So I'm going to have Andrea tell you a little bit. Today we're focusing, last time we had our conference call together, we focused on our introductory classes, and you can find that information in our last Wednesday Wisdom call. Also, since then, we've added Spanish resources to our introductory class information. So for those people who are delivering the information in Spanish, those resources are there as well. But today we're going to talk specifically about the section of LWN Resources that is equipping your customers, because we've added some really important and helpful information to that section. Andrea, will you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah. Hi, guys. So I just want to reiterate what Ange said about duplication. It's, in this business, it's not what works, it's what duplicates. And so we have a ton of creativity on this team. But when it comes to things like how to do an intro meeting and how to follow up, we want to make sure that we're duplicating what has already been set, what the precedence already is. And we want to point people to those third-party resources, and, for example, all of these documents here. Because if we are just doing our own thing and then expecting somebody who we've signed on to build a business as well to do what we're doing, they're only going to remember, a small portion of what we did. And then the person that they bring into the business is only going to remember a small portion of what they did. And so pretty soon you have nothing that was started, up at the top. So these documents here are super important, and you can just lead people to these documents and help them with the documents so that you're not having to be the one training them on everything as they come in. Also, we wanted to remind you that the Entrepreneur's Guide is phenomenal, and we have taken a lot of the information out of the Entrepreneur's Guide and have kind of weaved it in with some of our follow-up documents. So know that both LWN Resources and the Entrepreneur's Guide are two things that you want to kind of marry together as you are doing your follow-up with people. So we're going to look first of all at the checklist, equipping your customers. And so this is an overall document on what are the different things that you can do to equip your customers from, the moment they create their kit all the way through, the first, second month that they are a member and beyond. So I'm not going to go through everything, but I want you guys to see that if you've been using this document, we have updated it. Now it doesn't talk about a Higley's Guide, it talks about giving a Life Science Publishers gift card. And this is a good place to talk about this. We just checked in with Life Science Publishers this morning, and the update is that those gift cards should be available by the end of the week. And so as an LWN team, what we are duplicating is gifting these gift cards to new members. And then at the follow-up meeting, if they have not already gone on and purchased their own book, helping them to get on and allowing them to kind of peruse and figure out what books they want to order. So that's what we are doing. We know that there are still some Higleys out there, so of course use up your Higleys before you move on to this. We don't want that to have been a waste of money for you. But once your Higleys are gone, we are recommending that you go with the gift cards. And we see it as a really positive thing. It's going to get people on to a resource website that, before people that we've enrolled may have never been on any of these resource websites, and so they have no idea what's out there. All they have is their Higleys guide. But now people right from the get-go are going to see all of these resources that they can get on the oils. And as they fall in love with their oils and other Young Living products, now they have various books that they can go on and purchase to continue their journey. And that's what we're really looking for is self-education, being the CEO of our own health, right? So if you look at that checklist, you'll see what to do at enrollment, what to do in the first week of follow-up. One of the things we really want to stress is that you help people get on the LWN Lifestyle group. So add them to the LWN Lifestyle group as soon as they have enrolled as a member so that they can start to get the perks of being in the LWN community. We also want to stress sending a thank you card via snail mail. There's nothing like getting a handwritten card in the mail these days in a time when that doesn't frequently happen. So make sure to go that extra step and to offer that outrageous customer service by sending not only, a welcome email, but a thank you card, snail mail. And people always ask, what do you put in it? Mine is really short and simple. I just say, hey, I'm so excited for you to get your oils, and I really wanted to thank you for your business. I'm going to be here for support if anything that you need, and I look forward to meeting up with you as soon as your kit comes in, something like that. And then place that phone call within 3 to 5 days to see if their kits come in so that you can meet up. And I'm always sure at that when they've created their account, and this is a confidence piece, you want to come across as confident. You basically want to tell them we're meeting up, not in so many words, but I just say, hey, when your kit comes in, we will meet up because I want to make sure that I help you feel, really comfortable with your oils and can answer questions for you. So, anyway, so instead of saying, hey, if you want to meet up, we can meet up when your kit comes in, just have that confidence of, yeah, this is what we're going to do when your kit comes in. And I've never had anybody say, oh, no, I don't want to meet up. They'll want that support. Okay, so then let's go to the actual. So there's more to this. Obviously, you'll look through step 3, which is the first follow-up, where you're actually meeting up with them physically. And then step 4 is follow-up within a few weeks after that, continued follow-up and support. So let's look at the actual in-person meeting, and that document is called Follow-Up Meeting New Members Checklist. So this is a step-by-step guide for what to talk about and what to ask as you are meeting up with them after they have their kit. The piece that we really want to emphasize today is the Essential Rewards script. And this is word for word directly out of the Entrepreneur's Guide. We loved it, and so we wanted to add it to our document. Now, obviously, you're not going to read this script at a follow-up meeting. That would be a little awkward. But what we are suggesting and what we are doing is reading over this a number of times before we go to a follow-up. So some of the words and the verbiage in it is in our heads, and so it'll just flow out as we're talking about Essential Rewards. There is definitely some intentional language in this script. So I would really encourage you as business builders to go through this ER script and look for what can you tell has our Royal Crown Diamonds put in the script intentionally that does something in the mind of the person who's listening. And you'll know as you look through it what things are going to be important to say and to emphasize as you're talking about Essential Rewards. I think the biggest thing with Essential Rewards is to remember that these people got these oils because they saw some value in getting started on this natural journey. And so if you continue to make it about them and not about yourself, not about making money, but what are the next products that you want, most people are going to be interested in that. So what I want you to look at now is the preparing your next order document. And so if you pull that up, this is a new document that we created for you to bring along on your first follow-up meeting. that allows people to see next areas of getting started with the oils. And so we have healing homes, healthy kids, weight management, stamina and energy, emotional wellness, fitness regimen, glowing skin, hormonal support, immune support, and oral care. And under each category, we've put down some of the key oils, supplements, personal care products that we feel will help to support that person in any of those one areas that they're interested in getting help with. So by taking this to them and asking what area they would like to get started in, that's going to give them their first products to put on their Essential Rewards order. And then you can help them set that Essential Rewards order up right then and there.
I think I want to just jump in and say, too, that we also, when we were creating this, thought that this would be a great document to have laminated at your enrollment time during an introductory class. Because then if people are looking to hit that promotion level of 190, we've chosen some products on here, some consumable products, that people could add very simply to their everyday oils collection or their premium starter kit collection and get started on their health goals right away.
Yes, absolutely. So at a class and at a follow-up meeting, a great document that you'll want to have with you. Okay, let's see here. And I'm going to hand it over to you. Is there anything that I missed? I think we're good. Okay, so here, back to Ange.
I also, and Andrea, you might have said this, and I'm sitting right here next to you and paying attention, I swear. But I was just thinking, like, did we talk about lifestyle? Did we talk about Facebook?
Adding them.
And adding to lifestyles and making sure, just on behalf of our administrators of that group, just making sure that they're aware of the compliance issues that we are under when we're talking about public conversation as it relates to Young Living. Also keeping in mind that we are underneath commercial speech when we are talking with people in public about these products because we're business builders. And so we have to be really careful how we're talking about using these products to support our bodies. So please make sure as you are sponsoring and enrolling people into Young Living that they understand the limitations that they have as well. This includes our personal pages because we are signing up to be distributors when we create membership accounts. We are subject to the commercial speech laws, and so we need to be cognizant of that as we're sharing out on our personal pages as well as our business pages as well. The other document I wanted to point out to you from LWN Resources, and this was first started from Deborah Rayburn, another Royal Crown Diamond, Deborah and Sharon, her daughter, and Stephanie Jebert actually updated it for us, but this is called Using Your Virtual Office. This is actually a great document for you to take with you to a follow-up or even to have copies of as you're getting started with somebody at enrollment, because right on the very front, it gives a person a place to put in their Young Living account information. Even in this digital age, there are people who prefer to have paper and pencil to keep track of their materials and their resources and their passwords, and so this gives them that opportunity. So they fill in their name, their member number, the username they selected, their password, plus their PIN, because they'll need to have that when they go to make any changes to their account. Plus, then it also gives a space for you to enter your name and phone number and email so you can be in touch with them and your Silver and Above leader. That Silver and Above leader has access to leadership information that others of you might not yet, and so it's really good to have that relationship with your Silver and Above leader so that you are Susan. Oh, I said Stephanie. Oh, it was Susan. Oh, shout out to Susan. Sorry, I'm sisters unite. It's all in the family, y'all. So it was Susan that actually sent this to us quickly, and bless her heart, she's been doing a million things right now, and she got this updated and we got it saved to our resources. So thank you, Susan, for your hard work on that. That's crazy. Okay, but anyway, the other thing that's really great about this document is it shows your new members how to place an order, either through Quick Order, and it goes step by step how to do that, or and how to contact the customer service on the phone and through live chat. And also, there's a whole section about how to sign up for Essential Rewards. So those of you who are looking for information to send to somebody or steps on how to sign up for Essential Rewards, that's right here in this document. Also, making sure people are connected to the resources for books and information as we create CEOs of their own health. We want to really help new members get launched the right way, and there's even a space at the bottom for your own shopping list. so you can help a new member sort of budget out or plan out what they might like to get in the next 90 days. But we think going through the virtual office at a follow-up meeting is priceless. Some of you might not have even checked yet, but the member resources that are available now from Young Living, there are downloadable graphics that are compliant. There are shareable PDFs that you can send to people. There's just an amazing wealth of information. And so sitting down with somebody and really looking through their virtual office and showing how it can work for them in a positive way is a great way to get started. We know that our team has done a fabulous job in connecting with people online and sending thank you cards. We see lots of great pictures about you all doing that. We just want to really stress, though, the importance of, just like Andrea said, not asking somebody if they want to meet up, but expecting them to meet up, so that we're really providing that side-by-side friendship, relationship to help inspire and empower them to really be healthy and have great lives. Young Living has a new motto in that member resources too, and a new motto that they're driving home called "Love it, share it, repeat." Because we know that when people get kits from Young Living, when they first get their premium starter kit, they're going to love it, and so we want to make it really easy for them to share it. And so you'll see a lot of promotional ideas coming through on member resources, videos, and other resources with "Love it, share it, repeat," because that's the duplication model that Young Living lives by, how they are successful because of the duplication. So in the same way, we want people to love it and share it one-on-one, but also in large group classes. We've been hosting Now What classes really successfully for the last 18 months, where we bring people, we have monthly scheduled classes. People come into a home, we go through the oils and the premium starter kit as a group, hear some testimonials and ideas from those that are gathered. If you have a Zytos available to you, that's a great place for people to get Zytos scans every 3 months. That's just part of our, what we'd like to duplicate. Silver and above leaders should seriously consider having their own for those purposes. But really giving people opportunity to see that it's just not something that they're out there on their own doing, but this is a community of people who are taking control of their health and living above that wellness line, not focusing on what's sick and gross and unhealthy, but those things that are about fitness and living our optimal lives with vitality and longevity and all of those great things. Andrea, will you touch really quickly before we end on another important part of the Love It, Share It, Repeat motto that Living Well Now is duplicating?
Yes. So in that initial follow-up meeting, one of the things that we want to make sure that we are doing every time is sharing about the business. And we have on YouTube at our LWN Resources YouTube channel.
You can link to it through downloadable resources.
You can link, yes, you can link to our YouTube channel through LWN Resources. At the very top, it says check out our helpful training videos on our LWN Resources YouTube channel. Anyway, we have a video on there about how to introduce the business. So that's one that you'll want to watch if you haven't done that using the For Your Career. But at a follow-up meeting, you will want to share two things. You want to share that every time they help somebody to create an account, they'll get $50. And so that's one thing. And I would start with that now that in our scripts, if they've been to a class, in our script we have them writing down all of their friends and family that could benefit from these oils. So touching on that, who are some of the people you were thinking about? You know that you would get a thank you check if you help somebody to create an account. So letting them know $50 there, but then also showing them the circles. And we have a document there called Drawing Circles, and that's going to show you what that exponential growth looks like over time. And we also have that, that's in our Sharing the Business video, so you can watch how to talk about the circles there. But anyway, you just want to make sure with each person you are sharing a little bit about the business, because you never know who is going to be interested in the business. I'll tell you what, when we came into Young Living, none of us were interested in the business. We came in for the product, but here we are now. So always share the opportunity with people, and we give a very easy way of doing that. The verbiage that I use and that I like to duplicate with team members is, I have no idea if you'll be interested in this or not, but I'm going to show you a little bit about how this business works in case you have referrals. That takes them off the defensive, and now they can just listen about the business opportunity and then make a decision for themselves if they want to learn more. And then always have those for-your career books available to hand them a for-your career book if they are interested, and set up a time to get back together with them. Hugely important.
While we're on LWN resources today too, know that we have a whole slew of materials designed to equip your business builders. So if you're really struggling with how to help somebody launch successfully, contact your Silver and Above leader for more information, but also know that there are resources there that duplicate very easily as well.
All right, so just a couple of tips really quickly for follow-up. Confidence. Just be confident as you are setting up that first follow-up meeting. Like I said, tell them when the check comes in, we'll meet up. Also, make it about the person. Ask questions and listen. So don't make it about you. Make it about the person. Keep the focus on them as you are meeting up and as you're getting to know what they are interested in, where they're wanting to go from this point. Focus on outrageous customer service. I think that's the biggest thing. We want to set ourselves apart from what their experiences are going to be with other businesses out there. We want them to say, wow, this Living Well Now team really cares about me. They really take care of me, and they're offering outrageous customer service. And then the last thing I'd want to say is we've just given you a ton of information, especially if you're new. Don't stress about all of these pieces. Focus on the people and start to take these things and implement them in, but don't stress about getting everything exactly right. Just focus on the people and focus on giving that outrageous customer service and use these resources as a tool. And I'm going to hand it over to Deb to close.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We are excited about you using the materials that we have created and have on LWN resources. I want to particularly do a shout out to Kayla Machado, who has helped us create and develop those, and just appreciate her. I also want to say that it's so important to be a listener as someone is coming in to join us as a team. Listening is a key skill. Also, as we're listening and we're hearing where people are coming from, being faithful to the little things. And I think for you to take whatever documents on this website are helpful to you, and being faithful to the little things are huge as you continue to support being the CEO of your own house, and also as you promote your longevity and you're modeling that for other people. We are focusing on people with our positive spirit, our positive love, and our positive peace and joy that we do share as a team. So thank you for being faithful to the little things, and have an awesome day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.